Yes, yes, yes. Good midday. Happy Monday. Hey, Millis, I beat the shit out of that coin the past 2 weeks. I haven't even missed a pick. Fuck that coin. Undefeated against the coin. Rob Sanders keeps saying Florida State can make the playoffs. I mean, when did he say that? Last night? Mathematically they can, but they need a lot of help. Well, they'd have to win out and hope that some other teams lose. That's pretty much it. Which I guess is possible, but not likely. Anyway, how'd you guys, you guys have a good weekend this weekend? I know Octavian did. Florida finally won. Arch Manning ain't worth shit. Yeah, he's not. As bad as Texas is, they're not as bad. They're not as bad as Penn State. Imagine losing to UCLA. So you think that Florida's only going to win 2 more games this year? I'm going to say no on that. They're going to win more than 2 more games. Now, let me ask you guys a question, because apparently it's very confusing to a certain gentleman in my comment section yesterday on my State of the Fan Address video. He thought it was absolutely hilarious, and that's his words, not mine. I said Clemson. Well, first of all, let me ask you guys, do you know what the definition of at least is? Does anybody know what the definition of at least is? If I say, I'm trying to think of an example here. If I say, I'm going to eat at least 2 M&Ms, what does that mean? Can somebody tell me what that means? If I say I'm going to eat at least 2 M&Ms, what am I saying? What does that mean? Yeah, Florida will be Kentucky. That means that I'll eat at least 2 M&Ms, right? A minimum of 2 M&Ms. Well, I said yesterday in my video, I said Clemson will lose at least 2 more games. And this guy's on there laughing, saying how delusional I am because I think Clemson's only going to lose 2 more games. I said no. I said at least 2 more. And he goes, go back and watch your own video, which I did. And I clearly said at least. Some people are too dumb to even watch videos. I swear. Well, he was a Georgia fan, Jay, so I guess I won't argue with cult. You're right, I shouldn't argue with cult members. He was a Georgia fan. Yeah. I can understand people who have a hard time reading. I don't know, you might have some sort of a dyslexia or something and you just can't, when you read things, it doesn't make sense. But you could be blind and listen to what I said and understand what it means. I mean, I wasn't speaking Chinese or anything. Anyway, we got some good games this weekend. I was looking to see when Clemson plays, and I'm happy. It's actually in prime time. Not that that matters. Not that they deserve a prime time game or anything. But since it is at prime time, that means I'll be able to stream some of these other games that are in prime time as well. Most notably, South Carolina and LSU is on the same time as Clemson. So we'll watch Clemson and Boston College and South Carolina LSU this Saturday night on YouTube. So that'll be fun. Also, Michigan and Southern Cal is on at that time. So there's a few good games. Arizona and BYU is on at 8. So Florida and Texas A&M is on at 7. So there's a bunch of good games at that time slot. So good. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. Georgia and Auburn will be a very interesting game. Yes. The Red River Shootout is looking less and less interesting. I mean, it's still going to be. Look, I mean, it still is what it is. And judging from some of the crazy games we've seen this year, I guess anything is possible. And I don't really know if John Mateer is playing or not. I don't think they've said whether he is or not. But I think Oklahoma's going to. I think Oklahoma beats them with or without John Mateer. I mean, I don't know. Is Arch Manning playing? Who's their backup quarterback? Who's sitting behind Arch Manning? It might be time to give him a spin because Arch Manning is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Texas is a favorite in that game? What? Did the whole team did the whole defense break their legs over the weekend or something? I mean, what? How is Texas going to score? That's what I want to know. It doesn't matter what the offense is doing. Is half of the defense hurt? This has got to be this is a trap. This is a trap. What the hell? Well, you know, usually when something crazy like that happens, there's a reason for it, and you shouldn't fall for the trap. But I got to tell you, I might take the bait. I might take the bait here, because I have a feeling that line is going to move drastically between now and Saturday. So if you're going to get in, you better get in while the getting's good. I've had a good week the past couple weeks. I won, Gypsy had to pay me like $235 this morning. I had a good weekend. Actually went 3-1 on my NFL bets yesterday, which is usually I don't do well at betting the NFL, but I did pretty well yesterday. I also hit the over on the Yankees game. The Yankees got their, well, I stopped watching it, but it was the 6th inning. They were losing, what was it, 12-0. But it didn't matter because I bet the over 8. Is Mateer playing? I don't think they've said whether or not he's playing. But I probably will go ahead and bet Oklahoma if they're another dog. If I lose that bet, I'll just take the L there. I'll just take my lumps on that. But there's no way I'm betting on Texas as a favorite. That's crazy. Where do they play that game every year? Is it in Dallas, I think? They play it at AT&T Stadium. Is that right? I don't know what's going on with this music. It's turned into fucking Frankenstein music or something. I don't know what that is. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm all right. I survived the weekend. My birthday was my birthday was on Friday.
Well, no shit. Well, happy birthday.
Yeah, man. That's why I didn't have a show on Friday, because I was the missus took off work and we went out and we were out doing stuff on my birthday. So, but yeah, so we had a good weekend of football. Clemson actually won against a terrible fucking North Carolina team.
Yes, yeah, beat Bill Belichick's team. Who is this crazy Georgia fan was giving you shit? Can you name him?
Oh, I don't recognize his name. I mean, just a fake YouTube name.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
You know what gets me, Pete? I looked at the poll. You know, I think CBS comes out with a poll before AP comes out with one, and that poll still had Penn State and Texas in the top 25. I'm happy to see that their ass was not down in the top 25 in the AP poll.
Yeah, nobody. It's week. We're going into week 7 here. If you don't have a single win against the Power 14, of course you shouldn't be ranked.
Absolutely.
And I was getting into it with
put the top teams. I mean, the teams that Arch Manning has beat. You know what? UL Monroe. I mean,
I was getting into it with Rooster. You remember the Rooster, right?
Yeah.
On Twitter on Saturday night after the Miami game, because I said it looks to me like the best team in the country is Miami. I mean, they look the most dominant each week. They've got the best wins against the best teams. Yeah, you got teams like Oregon, and I think Oregon's good too. I mean, I'm not saying that they'd have to play each other to know who's better. I'm just saying right now, Miami looks like the best team. That Texas win that Ohio State got week 1's not looking so great anymore.
Right.
Oregon's got what's their big win? Penn State. I mean, fucking UCLA can beat them. So Penn State's terrible.
Truth. And you know what gives me pre-start of the season, you know, these sports writers and AP polls were like, okay, Penn State up there. And I think the prejudice of the AP poll is this. Okay, the AP poll is done by sports writers, broadcaster, journalists. Sports writers have probably been doing this for decades, okay? And their fave is, I want to put Penn State up there because I think Penn State, you know, they've always been a glorious team, so let's put them up there. Same with damn Notre Dame. Notre Notre Dame is still 16 with a 2-loss, season so far. How does that happen?
Yeah, I don't know if I think Notre Dame should be ranked, but I don't know if they should be at 16.
No, they should be in the 20s,
right.
Maybe.
All right. Yeah, I mean, they started the season out 0-2.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is, I mean, with these AP polls, it's hard to judge anything. I kind of look at it as a grain of salt.
Yeah, I don't even really pay much attention to him. I mean, I do glance at him to see who's where, but I don't really, spend that much time thinking about it.
Right. Right.
But anyway,
Clemson's playing who this coming?
Boston
weekend?
College.
Boston College. Okay.
Yeah, another bad team.
Okay. Well, we're playing Auburn at Auburn, so that's not easy. It's never easy to play at Jordan-Hare.
No, and yeah, they could definitely beat you.
Yeah, so it's going to be a challenge because Auburn does not look bad. They're not a bad-looking team this year.
No, they got a couple of close losses to good teams. I mean,
yeah.
They could win the game.
So we better be damn up and ready to play. That's all I can say.
What time is that game on? Is that like
It's real weird. We're going to be on at 6:30.
6:30?
Yeah, p.m.
That is weird because isn't Auburn Central Time? So that would be.
That might be it. That's it. Okay, because Auburn Central Time, so it's 7:30 Eastern. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
They were probably showing that at 6:30 Eastern. I went, wow, that's a real weird time.
Right.
Yeah. So it is. It's 7:30 Eastern.
Did you? A couple of things I want to ask you about that are in the news.
Sir.
The first one is well, I guess both of them are college football related to some extent, but the first one is a current college football situation. The Bill Belichick thing. Did you see? We might have talked about this last week, but he talked about it more yesterday or this weekend. So Bill Belichick has banned the New England Patriots organization from coming to Chapel Hill to evaluate players or anything.
Why?
But I don't know. According to him, they banned him from the Patriots facility. So he's saying, okay, well then you can't come to the North Carolina facility. But the problem is that you've got players there that you're trying to get in the NFL, or at least they think you're trying to get them in the NFL, and now you're banning one of the teams from coming and evaluating them to draft them?
Yeah, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah. And now, if that's not bad enough, which that's pretty bad.
Right.
To make it worse, he has banned the social media team from even tweeting about the Patriots. Now, never mind you. Their star quarterback is a North Carolina alum, Drake May.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Drake May goes out there, has the biggest game of his football career last night in primetime football, plays an amazing game on the road at Buffalo and beats Buffalo. Buffalo is undefeated coming into this game. And they're not allowed to tweet, and North Carolina's not allowed to tweet about their star quarterback because Bill Belichick got his feelings hurt.
Yeah, he told him not to put anything about the Patriots. I'm reading it right now.
It's insane, man.
You know what it's coming from? I don't think it's coming from him. I think it's coming from that girlfriend of his.
Maybe. It does sound like some shit a woman would do, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yes. I mean, if you really think about it, this sounds like you need to tell them to ban.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a woman behind that. You're right about that.
I mean, Belichick looks like a guy who runs around with a flip phone, a Motorola flip phone.
Well, he probably does.
90s. And so what does he know about social media? I don't think much.
I'll tell you what. I think it was Josh Peete. I saw a tweet from him this morning, or it might have been yesterday. But anyway, he said if North Carolina is serious about football, they need to cut ties with Bill Belichick. And I totally agree. But the problem is that now they're already in. They've got themselves in bed with them financially. They can't really get out.
Right. Yeah. I mean, what would be the payout? The buyout?
Oh God, he's got. Does anybody in the chat know? It's an insane amount of money. I know that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting $10 million a year guaranteed for, I forget how many years. But yeah, so and this is his first year. So I would imagine a buyout would be somewhere over $50 million if they were to fire him now.
Yeah. See, I'm just trying to see what his pay. Yeah, $10 million annual salary, University of North Carolina, 5-year contract, $50 million.
Okay.
So yeah. Damn, man.
They're not going to get any better.
No, they're not.
He's running around pretending like the only reason they suck this year is because he didn't get a recruiting class last year and he had to build through the transfer portal.
Well, does Belichick know how to recruit too?
No.
See, I mean, if you're a college football coach, a big percentage of your time goes to recruiting, a large percentage, and Belichick never had to recruit anybody. He just got the drafts.
Well, I think what he thinks is he's just going to walk into these kids' living rooms, and because he's Bill Belichick, they're all going to sign with him instead of Alabama or Georgia or whatever.
Well, remember some other coach that did that one time and didn't go out and recruit? Can you remember who that might have been?
Who?
Steve Spurrier.
Oh,
remember
yeah, Spurrier.
Last year? Had the worst damn team, and he didn't recruit, and he's bitching, and then he quits in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if Belichick will be that. Well, he seems to be that petty. I mean, for goodness sakes, when he's trying to ban social media.
Pete McGaha says he's going to.
America, Bill, you can't ban no damn free speech, buddy.
Well, I mean, if I were let's say there's a star player or a 4 or 5 star player that you really want, and North Carolina is the one recruiting against you, so it's down to your team and North Carolina. You know what I'm telling the player. People are talking about negative recruiting. Yeah, I don't care. This is a business. I'm saying, why are you going to go play for Bill Belichick? He won't even let the Patriots come look at you.
Right.
What if the Patriots want to draft you? Now they're not going to because he's a dummy. Right. So I'll let the Patriots.
He's a big dummy. That's right.
Yeah, but I'll be like, not only will I let the Patriots look at you, I'll encourage them to draft you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is going to be. It's not going to be good for any logistics of UNC's college football by any means. Mm. But I'm so happy that Penn State lost. I'm so damn happy that Texas lost. And lost to Florida. They gave Bill Napier at least till the end of the season now. I think if Billy had lost one more, they might have let him go.
Yeah, well.
They might still let him go.
Yeah, I think they're still. I don't think that's good enough to keep him around, but.
Well, it was for one more week at least.
Right, yeah.
Because everyone, okay, who was the number one team before the season? Texas. And look at them now.
Yeah.
Pete, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Do you think North Carolina might try and fire Bill Belichick for cause at some point?
If they're smart, they will.
Yeah, because as soon as he was hired, he had Jordan CC'd on like a bunch of confidential, like internal emails and stuff. This is just the stuff we know about. There's no telling what has gone on that you don't know about, and there's $20+ million to save.
Yeah, it seems to me as if you really wanted to pull some Magnum PI, private eye type bullshit and follow Bill Belichick around, you'd eventually find something to fire him with cause for.
Yeah.
But whoever hired him should be fired with cause, just for hiring him.
That's the interesting thing.
Okay,
look. Go ahead, Scott.
No, I was just going to tell you how much money he would get. If North Carolina fires Bill Belichick without cause, the cost would be guaranteed compensation, which is currently over $20 million, but will drop to under $20 million as the contract progresses. However, if Belichick chooses to have the program for another job, such as the NFL, he'd only owe North Carolina $1 million buyout. So
he can leave for $1 million. But they've got to pay him 3 years guaranteed plus some other stuff.
Right. So they'd have to pay him about $30 million to buy him out. Yeah.
Yeah. So I commented on Russ. If y'all don't know Tar Heel Huddle, he's a good dude, and I kind of do feel bad for him. And I was like, look, this hire's so bad, you got to fire your AD once you fire Bill Belichick. He's the most overpaid coach in the history of college football, probably. And there were North Carolina fans that were like, well, actually, this is not who the AD did not want to hire him. The quote-unquote powers that be overruled the AD.
So the president.
Like, well, you're fucked then.
So the AD's boss is the president of the university, right?
Well, I took that to mean money.
Oh.
I'm thinking this. I'm thinking this, Rick. The athletic department and the University of North Carolina would have a lot of egg on their face if they let him go this season. I think what they'll probably do is let him play out this season and then see, what happens. Or if he keeps up this banning social media and everything else, they may be just forced to say, hey, no, bye now.
I think they'll have more egg on their face if they allow him to go, 3 wins this season and be the biggest embarrassment in college football. Like, if they fired him, it would at least show, okay, we fucked up, but we're going to do something about it.
Yeah. So when you said the powers that be, but maybe not the president, you're talking about boosters?
Yeah, and this happens. This happened at Georgia Tech with Brent Key, actually. They were going to hire Willie Fritz. That was almost a done deal. And then donors, he was their guy. This happened at Auburn too with, was it Harsin? Who the hell did they have before? What's his face? That got him fired. Anyways, this happens. But my thing is, well, that means you're completely screwed then. Because if you can't trust your AD to make the hire and your guy is Bill Belichick, North Carolina will never win anything of note.
Yeah, how can they be so good at evaluating football coaches? I mean, basketball coaches, but not football coaches.
Well, their basketball ain't doing too hot either.
But they're not bad. I mean, at
least they could hang their hat on that.
Yeah.
They were going to Elite Eights every year, and
right.
now they're not even doing that. And well, hell, the ACC is way down in basketball in general.
Right. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing about Belichick too. We kind of discovered that Belichick wasn't the greatest freaking coach in the world, as we might have thought he was. When Tom Brady left, he went downhill. I mean, he had a hell of a quarterback to play for him for many seasons. And by all practical purposes, I think Brady ran that team instead of Belichick.
He was a big part of it, but that's the head-scratching thing. I do think, I heard Pete say, and I agree with, like, you don't luck your way into 6 Super Bowls. Like, he knows how to coach. But then you look at North Carolina, they're not even competent fundamentally on defense, particularly.
Well,
I don't know what happened.
Here's what I do. I would give him a little bit of credit. I'll give him a little bit of leeway that, okay, he came in. He didn't have a recruiting class, I guess, this year, okay, for him to recruit. Or if he did, he did very little. And so what will his team look like next year if he is recruiting?
Well, that's what he's already saying. He's already saying all that. He said it on game day. Did you guys see the interview with him on game day?
No.
Well, they asked him about what the difference between the NFL and college is, coaching wise, and he said there's not really a difference. Well, he did mention the difference between free agency and the transfer portal, because he's like, at least in free agency in the NFL, we know when guys' contracts are going to end. We know who we can go after. We know when our guys' contracts are going to end, so there's going to be a turnover there. It's a lot easier to manage, and there's a lot less players. He goes, but in college football, there is no contracts. Anybody can leave virtually at any time, and there's whatever it is, 4,000 people in the portal. So he said that's a big difference. He said this year we didn't even have really a recruiting class at all. So he's kind of making an excuse. He's like, you think things will change when we're able to have an actual recruiting class. So he's already looking at next year and the year after, and I'm sure that's what he's telling whoever's funding this disaster of an operation, that look, this year's going to be bad, but it'll get better. I'm sure that's what he's telling them.
Yeah, but it might get worse because, first of all, anyone worth a shit's hitting the portal at the end of the season.
Yeah.
All right. No one's going to want to, as far as recruiting, no one's going to want to go to the shit show in Chapel Hill with Bill and his damn girlfriend.
No.
But, yeah, it's going to be bad.
Yeah, it's going to be bad. Hawkett says the AD and the president need to be fired. Yeah, man, might just need to fire everybody and just blow that whole thing up.
You don't usually see a president fired for solely football reasons, though.
No. Now, if the basketball program went to complete shit, then maybe.
Yeah, but academics is a big part of your president's role, and they have pretty top-tier academics.
Yeah, like when they got busted letting their football players take basket weaving as a major or whatever.
Oh, it was worse than that. They had teachers' names forged on classes. So when all that came out, there's teachers that I didn't teach that class, but my name's on the transcript.
Yeah, they just made up classes and the players didn't even have to go to them.
Yeah, no-show classes like some mafia shit. No-show jobs.
Yeah, no-show classes.
No-show classes.
Yeah.
No work.
Listen, I don't think the Tar Heels are the only one that do shit like that, though.
No, but when you're a university who what you're known for is academics, then that's different than,
Right. Than South Carolina State.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I don't think anyone has done it to the level they did it, though. Like, once this came out, there were independent agencies that came in and looked at it. They had 30% of the 184 basketball and football players they looked at that were barely literate, which has a definition rigidly, which is that you're reading at or below a third grade level.
Wow.
I mean, that's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Way.
Why don't we let Slim gloat a little bit over his Miami Hurricanes?
Me gloat? I would never.
Does it break your heart to see the crybaby routine continue?
No, it doesn't. It's actually going about as expected. And I have to give credit to Mario because I think Mario's out here playing 4D chess with people. A lot of people were bitching that, they let Florida State come back. Listen, he kept Mike Norvell's job safe.
Oh, please. Now look, the end score in that game should not have been what it was. Miami dominated the whole time. That last series with Miami on offense, the way he managed the clock there was pretty bad.
Actually, I don't have a problem with that, and thankfully, they pulled up the perfect view of it. A lot of people bitched about that 4th and 8 and them going for it, and I have to give. No, I actually don't think so. That was, if you go back and watch the broadcast, because they showed the perfect replay during the broadcast. If Florida State defender hadn't got loose and Carson Beck completed that pass, there was nothing but green grass for 15 yards.
Yeah, but they could have just kicked a field goal and the game would have been over. Instead, they allowed Florida State to try to come back into it.
And like I said, I'm not mad about it. I agree. I probably would have kicked the field goal in that situation. But I also think they drew up the perfect play that damn near worked.
Oh.
You could say that about any play, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he would have just got open, it would have worked.
Well, no, he was open. That was the thing. A defender got loose and rushed Carson Beck and made the pass a little errant.
It was a bad call. He could have ended the game right there. Instead, he let Florida State hang on. Now, I will say this. I'm glad he did it because I had money. I live bet that game. And that won me $100, that bad decision by Mario Cristobal.
Is that a bad beat, Pete, if you're on the other end of it?
Yes. It definitely is.
Well, if you'll recall, recall during the ACC show, I said Miami would win, cover, but not blow them out.
Well, you were right on all three accounts.
Genius.
I was in Rec Talk. Rec Talk was streaming during that game. I think I ended up having 4 bets on that game.
You just kept betting.
I just kept betting it.
and I gave you like 5 frowny faces, like, stop doing this.
Yeah, so the thing was, my first couple of bets were low bets. They were like $25, $30. And then as I realized I was going to lose those, I just started betting more live, but I was betting big numbers. So it ended up working out. I ended up winning money overall in the game, but Rec is like...
FSU plus 12, I think, is what you had.
Yeah. It was.
That was when...
Well, I had 2. I had one that was
25.
plus 11.5 and one that was plus 12.5 or something like that.
Well, and I'll say this too, and I said this and I may have even tweeted this during the game. I said, I think Miami players think they have the game in hand because the defense seemed like they were slacking off to me. And I've said this for years about every team, including my own, especially when you're in the rut Miami's been in, you have to learn how to win again, become a winning program. And that includes putting teams away.
I will say this. A lot of people were either down on or just very uncertain about how Carson Beck was going to look in Miami. Based on what he looked like last year in Georgia, the offseason surgery, coming into a new system. Then you had the whole thing. Then you had the whole off-the-field thing with his girlfriend that was kind of a weird thing in the offseason. The Lamborghini, would it get stolen or something?
Yeah.
So there was just a lot of weird stuff going on around him, and you got to give the guy credit. He's played pretty well. He did not play great against Florida. That's probably the worst game he's played, but even that wasn't terrible. It just wasn't great. But
and credit to Florida's defense for that one, which even I said was a good defense going into that game. But I think that's the difference between last year's Miami team and this year's Miami team. They didn't do a bad job running the ball by any stretch of the imagination last year. I mean, they had over 2,000 yards rushing as a team. But they've proven that if a defense takes away their pass game, they can lean on that run game and still handily win a football game.
Well, that's the difference in your team is your defense. Your defense is pretty damn good.
Absolutely, yes. That is a pretty damn good defense, which thank God for that. Saving me a lot of my alcohol bill watching them.
Your schedule's pretty nice going out. I think Louisville maybe is your toughest game going out.
I still think SMU in Dallas is going to be tough.
Speaking of alcohol, I want to tell Pete something. I went to Bottles, Pete.
Yeah.
And damn, do they have a lot of TH infused stuff?
Yeah, I told you.
It's amazing. I asked. I mean, this guy was extremely helpful. Went through all of it with me. And I said, how are you guys doing this? He said there was passed in South Carolina a farm bill where I guess farmers can grow at least 1% of their growth can be marijuana.
Yeah.
And so that opened it up so they could be selling THC infused stuff. But I'm wondering, could it go to the bars too? I guess not.
I think so. I think some bar. I think I was at
hope so.
I'm trying to remember what bar I was at. The restaurant where they had it. I'm pretty sure you can buy it in a restaurant too.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, I bought this stuff called Nowadays, and it was very similar to the Willie Nelson infused remedy, and nice taste, all of it. I mean, and then I bought some cream soda. They were okay, but man, I was blown away at how much stuff was there.
Yeah, it's a big business now.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry. Let's continue.
So you know who needs to do that instead of drinking is Mark Sanchez.
That was hilarious when I saw that, by the way.
Boy, that's a 5-star dummy, as Lou would say. Holy shit. Now, I heard four different versions of this story. So the way I understand it is that there was some sort of truck delivery guy that was picking up used cooking oil from the hotel or what he was staying at or something. And he had the parking lot sort of blocked with his truck. And so Mark Sanchez confronts him and tells him to move his truck. And the guy's like, no, this is where I always park. I'm unloading the oil. I'll be gone, soon. And Sanchez gets angry at him and says, well, I guess he jumps inside the guy's truck and tries to move it.
What?
Yeah. He gets mad at the guy, jumps inside the guy's truck, tries to move it. I guess maybe he can't move it or something because he doesn't know how to fucking drive the truck. And so he gets mad at the guy and charges him and slams him up against the wall. Now, mind you, this is a 69-year-old guy that he's fighting. Slams the guy up against the wall, and the guy in self-defense pulls out a knife and stabs him like 3 times in the abdomen. Or somewhere in the torso. I don't know if it said the abdomen or not. And so then Mark Sanchez gets, spooked and runs off and ends up in the hospital where he gets arrested for, somebody said felonies. I read it was three different misdemeanors. But I don't know. I guess I could pull it up.
I'm looking at it right now.
What did he think?
Well, he wasn't thinking.
Sanchez
The last person.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Scott. Read the story.
Okay, Sanchez faces misdemeanor criminal charges of battery resulting in injury, public intoxication, and unlawful entry of a motor vehicle for his alleged role in the altercation. So, 3 misdemeanors at least.
Yeah.
And he did suffer several stab wounds up his upper torso.
Oh, yeah. So I forgot about that part. The guy, before he stabbed him, the first thing he did was pepper spray him. That didn't work. That just made Sanchez even more mad. So then he came at him again, and this time he stabbed him.
Yeah, we got a couple of them at work that ain't no sense in pepper spraying them because they ain't gonna do nothing but piss them off.
Yeah.
He's lucky he didn't get shot. Like Slim was a truck driver. My dad's a truck driver. Those guys don't tend to fuck around with a bunch of nonsense.
No. Especially imagine a drunk Mark Sanchez attacking you.
Really? That's pretty bad, isn't it?
I would have recognized him. I'd be like, yo, Mark, what are you doing, man?
Right?
Yeah, you weren't with the Jets as a Jets quarterback.
Didn't he? Didn't he win the Heisman? He's a Heisman winner, isn't he?
He might be. Well, he's at USC, right?
Yeah, I think he did win the Heisman, didn't he? I don't know. Maybe he didn't, but a lot of these Heisman winners go on to be nutcases. Johnny Manziel, O.J. Simpson.
Well, Johnny Manziel's kind of calmed down.
Well, yeah, now.
Well, he quit drinking.
He's doing that podcast with Ocho and Shannon Sharp.
Okay, so apparently ESPN has just announced that they have increased its charges from misdemeanor to felony.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Yeah. I guess after eyewitness testimony, and they probably have cameras there at the hotel where they can.
Oh yeah, now here it is. Faces a felony charge carrying 1 to 6 years in prison.
Well, he won't serve any time, but
so it sounds like he FAFO'd.
The one
to Rex's point, not only did I carry a pocket knife on me every day, which I did that regardless of being a truck driver. But I carried a gun on me every day, so he's lucky he didn't get shot.
Yeah. Well, definitely. But you know what? That old guy kind of hit the lottery here because he can sue him in civil court. I looked up yesterday that Mark Sanchez's net worth is $40 million. So he's probably got a payday coming. He might be able to stop delivering fucking cooking oil after this is over with.
More than likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he really messed up is he didn't know how to drive a manual. Probably, he probably could have moved that truck.
Well, let's be honest. In 2025, that is the best anti-theft device ever, because fucking nobody knows how to drive a manual anymore.
Well, I mean, he messed up by trying to move someone else's vehicle.
But the crazier part of the story,
literally a story in Memphis, and this may have been about a year ago. Somebody at a gas station got carjacked, and they ended up like just running away because it was a Subaru WRX STI, which only comes in manual, and they had no clue how to drive it.
yeah. But what's even crazier about this story is Sanchez, the reason he was in Indianapolis is he was calling a game next day for the Colts game. So he
Something tells me he missed that broadcast.
Guess he won't. Yeah, I guess he missed it. Yeah.
So this is a work trip for him.
Yeah.
Something tells me there's something more going on than him just getting drunk.
And why are you trying to break into somebody's
That's what I'm saying.
truck while you're on a work trip?
I think there's something more going on with him other than alcohol.
Yeah, that sounds like a drug thing. Like it is insane.
Not necessarily. I've heard way crazier things on just alcohol.
Well, he also might have some sort of brain injury from the NFL and college football. I mean,
Running into that
Well,
guy's ass when he plays.
and the reason I say that, and I mean, I'm not giving away names, so I'm not impeding any kind of investigation. But a guy got drug tested as soon as he came in yesterday. He got brought in on first-degree murder charges. Passed the drug test with flying colors. He was just fucked up on tequila.
Why you don't mess with that shit, man?
yeah, I don't know. I drank a lot of tequila. I never wanted to kill anybody, but I guess it's the first time for everything.
Yeah, me neither.
No, tequila makes me happy.
Yeah.
I just say dumb shit on a Peete live stream when I'm drunk on tequila.
Yeah, it does seem that tequila does one of two things to people. It either makes them angry or really happy. I get happy on it.
Yeah, I get. It makes me happy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a happy drunk.
Yeah, because I had the tequila sunrise. Yeah, you know that.
Oh, yeah.
Made me happy. So.
I drank so much damn tequila at Isle of Palms during the Slob Olympics. I don't remember how many shots I had, but I had a lot of damn tequila.
Yeah, that's how you know you did. If you don't even remember how much you had, that's how you know you had a lot.
Kind of, sort of. I just remember greeting people coming out of the Windjammer and saying, "Hi, folks, how are you? You know, how was the show?"
I remember we were in Pigeon Forge, and me and Pete had rooms like right next door to each other, and we're sitting out on the balcony drinking, and Pete pops open that bottle that I ordered him that's got his name monogrammed on it. And I know at one point he was live and handed me his phone, and I remember the bottle being empty, and that's most of what I remember.
Yeah, we passed that bottle back and forth. We didn't even get shot glasses out, did we, Slim? We just drinking it right out of the bottle.
And I was chasing it with Evan Williams and Coke.
Yeah. Yeah, we drank that whole bottle out there.
God, man, you're drinking tequila and whiskey?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I don't do anything half-assed, sir.
I guess not.
No.
It makes you had a full-on damn hangover the next day, too, I'm guessing.
I did not.
Yeah, the next...
You did not?
Well, we just kept drinking.
Does your shit smell like roses there, Slim? I mean, wow. How do you not have a hangover?
I went out there
drinking whiskey and tequila.
I went out there the next day, and me and Pete both smoked Nate the Great at putt-putt.
Yeah, that's right.
Never sober up, you don't get hungover.
That's right.
Well, Slim Shady is a Hunter S. Thompson of us social media likes here.
Yeah, the best thing to do for a hangover is just keep drinking.
That's
Exactly.
true.
Everybody knows that.
I did keep drinking.
That is true.
So the question is Mark Sanchez going to get fired from his job? Who did he work for? Fox?
Probably.
I think he worked for NFL Network, I think.
Oh.
So yeah, probably.
Might have been CBS. I don't remember. It was something like that.
Fox Sports, I think.
Oh, okay. That was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
One of them.
a sports analyst, yes.
As if you couldn't sink any lower than the butt fumble, Mark Sanchez found a way.
I think they should keep him because it would be pretty comical. Like someone gets a good hit, be like, "Oh, Mark He stuck that guy, kind of like that old man stuck you in the abdomen.
See, I'm with you. Like when I said the same thing when NFL Network fired Warren Sapp, it's like you can have so many on-air jokes about him beating up hookers. You should have kept him.
They got fired? I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, he beat up a hooker. I guess he didn't want to pay her.
Speaking of hangovers, you know how bad of a hangover it would be to wake up in the hospital with a felony charge?
Yep.
And you're like, what did I do?
And a few stab wounds.
Yeah, you're like, what did I do? Oh, by the way, sir, we're arresting you, not the other guy.
Yeah. Was he at least big and menacing? No, he was a little old man.
Yeah, he's 70 years old. Damn it.
Nice.
Sad.
That is sad. I mean, it could have gone worse. It could have been like, let's say the guy didn't have pepper spray or a knife. Man, maybe Mark Sanchez might have accidentally killed the guy, you know, in some sort of drunken rage.
Or got killed. Most truck drivers carry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, I never went anywhere without a gun.
Oh.
And would have been warranted probably if you're attacking someone. They're within their rights to shoot you.
I mean, it's warranted in every state, but depending on where you live determines whether or not you're going to get prosecuted, which I think is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know about Indiana. That's
Indiana's
Indiana's
pretty good. Like,
pretty free.
They are, because that's Illinois' go-to for blaming most of their gun problems is Indiana.
Oh, they blame it on Indiana?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, people just go across over to Indiana and get whatever they want.
Nice.
Yeah, that's where all the guns are in Chicago. They're from Indiana.
According to the Chicago mayor and the governor of Illinois, that's correct.
Yep. Dumbasses.
Yeah, he's probably got some good stories when he's in jail. One guy will be like Fool says, yeah, I got so drunk one night I woke up and had a Mike Tyson tattoo on my ass. Oh, yeah? I got you beat. I woke up stabbed for attacking a 70-year-old man.
The only thing that would have made it better is if he got put in a holding cell with a Jets fan that just beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Or a Giants fan.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Crazy story, though.
Yeah, I saw that while I was at work, and I was like, what is going on here?
Jarrett says that Sanchez was dating a 17-year-old while he was in the NFL. I don't know anything about that.
Uh-oh.
Well, depending on the state, it's legal.
True.
Yeah, that doesn't make it okay, but
I'm saying it. I'm speaking the legality, sir.
I think statutory is up to, in most states, 15. I think it's lower in Utah.
Well, you also have age of consent laws in different states that are different as well.
That's what I'm talking about.
I used to have this boss when I was in high school. I worked at a golf course. He was really creepy. He was this methed out guy from Kentucky, and he used to say that in Kentucky it was 16, 6, and 1. And meanwhile, he was like 40 something when he was saying this.
Good Lord.
16, 6, and 1. That means 16 years, 6 months, and 1 day is legal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just going to be honest. If you've memorized...
That's Uncle Kirby there. I mean, good Lord.
Pedophile. Yeah.
If you've memorized the youngest age girl you can have sex with, then you're fucked.
I told you, he's a weird dude, man.
Yeah, if you have that memorized, yeah, you're a pedophile.
He was hilarious. He was on meth. Like,
Age of consent used to be
he didn't even hide it.
14 in Georgia.
Huh?
Said age of consent used to be 14 in Georgia.
Yikes.
Yeah, Rob Lowe found that out, didn't he? Didn't he get in trouble for having sex with some underage girl in Georgia?
Might have.
Pretty sure he did. It's like, I thought y'all were cool down here, man. Come on.
Maryland is 16.
I can understand some crimes. Like, I can understand getting mad enough to kill somebody. I don't understand that one.
Yeah, there was a guy in Arkansas last week charged with first-degree murder, and I say let the motherfucker go because he found some like 40-year-old man in bed with his 14-year-old daughter and killed that motherfucker deader than shit.
Oh yeah, I'd kill him too.
Yeah. I'm with him. Let him go.
Jury nullification.
Yeah, there's not a jury in the world that would convict him.
Yeah, all you got to do is get one father on that jury, and you're done. You're off.
Yeah.
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 Who wasn't there a UFC fighter that happened to? He beat the guy to near death. Was it Cain Velasquez?
Yeah, Cain Velasquez. Somebody I've heard conflicting stories. I heard it was his like nephew, and I also heard it was a cousin. But I mean, either way, the kid was like under 10.
What?
Yeah, found some dude like molesting either his nephew or his cousin, and ran that motherfucker down and beat the fuck out of him.
He's lucky they didn't kill him.
Yeah.
I don't see how he didn't. I mean, Cain Velasquez is a pretty bad dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he fucked up Brock Lesnar.
Exactly.
Wow.
Talk about somebody that doesn't necessarily have to worry going to prison. Like, number one, you're on a charge where nobody's going to fuck with you anyway. But number two, you're Cain Velasquez. You're not exactly a dude that's going to get fucked with regardless.
Right, yeah.
No, it's probably like when Mike went to prison.
You talking about Mike Tyson?
That was another one, kind of like the Bill Cosby thing, that it just, the whole thing seems sus to me. Like, I'm not saying Mike's innocent, but bitch, you're also not coming to Mike Tyson's hotel room in Vegas at 2 a.m. to play fucking Scrabble.
Yeah, but he was also getting interviewed by a female, and he just said, I don't do interviews with women unless I fornicate with them. So, you know, you should probably go now.
Yeah.
How about Diddy? Like how about Diddy's sentence? Diddy's only getting 4 years.
Yeah. Well, he's already served probably a year of that.
Yeah, and so he's only going to do really 3.
He won't even do 3 because he'll be out probably in a year from now.
Well, he might.
Yeah,
do,
probably.
Well, I thought it was going to be 4 plus the time he already served. So
Doubtful. And you have to figure, depending on, I don't know what state he was convicted on.
He was in New York.
States out there. Okay. I mean, there are states out there that you don't have to serve 50% of your time.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, he'll get out. He'll probably be out by this time next year, if I had to guess.
Did you know that Deion Sanders deleted a tweet, like in 2011, saying, "Hey, Diddy's coming over. Tell everybody I got the kids here too. It's going to be a great time."
Yeah,
oh my God!
Yeah, definitely don't want people to see that now. Yeah.
Speaking of Deion, did you see his interview yesterday or this weekend?
Talked about his blood clot.
Yeah, it seems like to me he's about to walk away.
Some pain.
Yeah, he said, "Yeah, I was in pain."
Clots again.
He said, "I'll go to the doctor Monday to get it checked out." And it's like, buddy, that's not a wait till Monday issue. What are you talking about?
That sounds like a life-threatening situation. Yeah.
According to Deion, that's a I'll get around to it issue.
Look, I don't know. I hope he's okay. Obviously, I don't want anything. I don't wish bad for him, but it seems to me like he's setting the stage for walking away.
100%.
Because I mean, he kind of brought it up on his own after a loss.
Yeah.
So.
See, these damn blood clots in my legs. I can't think coaching. I can't coach with blood clots in my legs.
Well, no, you're right. You can't coach with blood clots in your legs.
Yeah. How can I think when I got blood clots in my legs?
I don't know. They're going to have to cut his leg off, maybe? They had to cut his toe off, right? Or 2 of them.
They already cut his toe
Someone needs to
off.
cut my damn leg off and let me go ahead and coach.
They already cut his bladder out.
Yeah, they removed his bladder. I don't know what's left.
Well, they had to give him a new bladder.
I got a catheter and I got blood clots in my legs.
They had to give him a new bladder that he has to drain with a catheter. No.
Isn't his new bladder on? Is it outside of his body or is it
inside? It's inside.
Oh, it is inside. Okay.
He has to stick a catheter up his urethra to
Oh
drain.
God, imagine that.
Yeah, I think I would rather go with the external pouch. But
I don't know. We got an asshole in that jail that likes to fling his colostomy bag around. So,
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
He messed up.
yeah, I think I'd rather go with the external than to stick a catheter up my dick. I mean,
I'd rather that motherfucker have a catheter.
That's a pretty power move, though, for sure.
Yo, we got Yoda T is here.
All right, I gotta go, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, see you later, Rick.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't coach unless I get this leg cut off and get my damn bladder going. How the hell am I supposed to coach that way? What do y'all expect of me?
I mean, he does have a porta potty on the sideline.
I need a porta potty on the sideline so I can take a pee when I need to take a pee.
Yeah, Deion needs to retire. He just needs to retire.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, he got more blood clots. Again, it's fine. You can go and retire.
I mean, listen, I don't think anybody disputes the financial impact that Deion has had on Colorado. But if we're just being honest, nobody considers Deion Sanders an elite coach.
Well, he's not an elite coach, but Colorado, not only the football team, but the city of Colorado loves Deion. He's made them so much money, but it's time for him to retire. Oh, he's made them tons. He's made them fistfuls of money. He is a walking cash bank for them.
Damn, the athletic duck can walk faster than me. You know, what am I supposed to do?
Well, they're going to have to use some of that money they made off of him and go out and find a legitimate coach to keep him going.
Correct.
Otherwise, they're going to go back to what they were before Deion got there, a one-win team.
They can go back to being the no talk of the town.
I mean, shit, are they going to make a bowl this year?
Probably not.
Probably not.
What is their record? What are they?
But that's the Colorado.
They're like, what are they like?
Are they 1-4?
Like
1-4? I think so.
I think they beat Delaware. I think that was it. Yeah.
I think they won 2. Did they win 2 games? Maybe
they beat Delaware. I don't know. Did they play another cupcake besides Delaware?
I think they might have.
They lost Georgia Tech, lost to Houston, lost to BYU, and now they just lost to TCU.
They lost to BYU without the Jew.
Yeah, a Jewless BYU.
Yeah, Colorado's no good. We know that.
BYU without the Jew? I'm sorry, I'm not on.
Yeah, we mean
the quarterback.
Scott, their quarterback.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, Jake Retzlaff.
Yeah, he got kicked off the team for fornicating with consensually.
You can't drink coffee.
Well, he's not a Mormon. He wasn't wearing the proper attire.
I know. He wasn't.
Sign a contract. You have to sign a contract.
Yeah, they make you sign a contract
The code of conduct that you will not have.
Yes.
You will not have premarital sex.
So
you got to have a seat with a pee-pee hole in it, and that's what you got to wear.
Yeah, I had a good friend of mine when I was at Georgia. He played football. I said, "Why didn't you go to BYU?" He said, "You got to sign this bullshit ass contract."
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now, they didn't kick him off the team. They suspended him for like 6 or 7 games. So he said, "I'm out of here."
Yeah, suspended for half the season.
Yeah.
So he transferred to Tulane. Yeah.
Yeah, he's down there swimming in pussy, isn't he, Vic?
Yes, Tulane. Yeah.
Absolutely. Just drowning in it.
Yeah.
And Rhett got off before I could ask him my question because I was on one of his late night streams. And I was on the stream when Georgia lost. So I said, fuck it. I'm just going to take my medicine and go on a text stream. And I told him I was getting hammered. And I said, I'm going to fall asleep in my backyard. And he said, be careful nobody puts carrots up your ass. And I said, what? So I had a question, like, what the fuck does that mean? What does that actually mean? Why the fuck? So yeah,
I mean, hey, that's a
I don't know,
legitimate
but it's
fear.
quite funny.
how's that a fear? Slim, how's that a
I
fear in the
don't
real
want to.
world?
It should be a fear unless you want to carry it up your ass.
Well, who's going to put the carrot on my? What the fuck? Where I've been to college. I've been fraternity. I've never known anybody get carrot stuck up their ass. So why is that a fear? I'll wait on it.
I could see if it was Easter time, but it's not even Easter time.
Right. Now, you work in a jail, Slim. I can understand that. But in the real world, I've never known anybody get carrot stuck up their ass.
Hey,
So I'll
man,
wait on it.
you don't get no more real than a jail.
That's
It's as real as it
but
gets.
outside of jail,
Guys, I got to go too. I'm sorry.
Okay.
See ya.
All right, Scott.
You are right, Slim. That is real. But I'm saying outside of jail, I've never known anybody tell me they got carrot stuck up their ass.
I don't know. It seems like a perfectly good waste of.
So that's why I had a question for Rick. That's why I had.
Which is kind of funny considering one of the meals they get every day includes carrots. So it's actually kind of surprising that it hasn't happened.
Yeah. It seems to me like it would be a perfectly good waste of a nice vegetable.
I'm gonna be honest, they waste them anyway. I mean, fuck that. More carrots get thrown around the pod than actually get ate.
Damn. I mean, you can't eat the carrot after that, so it's you know.
Yeah.
There's starving people in this world, and you're sticking carrots up your ass. What's wrong with you?
I mean, I've given up trying to answer that question. There's a lot of them. I'm just like, what is wrong with you?
There's a guy on Twitter I saw. He's a doctor, and he's on there every week talking about some of the crazy things that people come in and he has to remove from their ass. Some of the things are insane. I mean, some of them you're like, how is that even possible?
That doesn't surprise me. Yeah, like stories from the ER or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think that's a question every ER doc gets. Like, what's the strangest thing somebody stuck up their ass?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, whether it be bowling trophy or
a bowling trophy.
A fidget spinner. Yeah. A
fidget spinner. God damn.
Yeah. I once read a story about someone who stuck a fidget spinner up his ass.
Wow.
What?
That's a weird one.
He was bored.
What?
You're down.
Vic's another one. I'm not sure if I'd want to delve too deep into his browser history. Something tells me Vic's looking up some real sus shit.
Yeah. Because I think that he was trying to spin it inside of his asshole.
What?
How do you, Vic? See, you know,
everybody's got to have a hobby.
So, at some point, I don't want to be involved in the streams where I don't want to see watermelon porn and.
What is watermelon porn?
But it's always something.
What?
Yeah. Big guy watermelon porn bomb.
What is that?
That was disgusting.
What does that mean?
Man was fucking a watermelon.
Really?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Like, whatever happened to the good old days where people fuck like apple pies and shit?
Y'all don't know this story? Vic, you didn't tell them the story?
I don't even know what you're talking about. It's the first I've heard of it.
The watermelon,
Yeah, he was on, and he clicked a link from somebody he didn't know. And next thing you know, I see black men fucking watermelons.
Oh, my God.
Like, what the fuck is this shit? And then Vic went full screen with it.
Vic, did you? I hope you immediately. I hope you immediately shut that stream down.
I did.
Okay.
He tried to, but he panicked a little bit. It was a little. He tried to shut it down immediately, but the panic took a little bit of time. So you got to see full screen of folk fucking watermelons.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy work.
Yeah, well, it's gone now, and I didn't get my channel shut down.
And he didn't. That's correct.
Yeah, I got
That's good. You acted fast.
He did.
Well,
Nick says it took you 5 minutes to turn it off, so you're watching it.
No. It didn't take 5 minutes.
It wasn't that long. It wasn't that long.
Maybe about 30 seconds.
Correct, but it seemed so long because it was so graphic. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Number one, the person that sent him that, what the fuck were they into? Like, that was just disgusting. I don't even know.
I mean, listen, there are people that full on dress up as clowns and do porn. So, I mean,
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
He said, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm okay with that over that watermelon shit. That was horrible.
Yeah, I don't know. People are. I mean, every week I do my call-in show. People wait on hold for 45 minutes to call in and scream the N-word for twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete, you do get that. You do get a lot of fucked up folk, Pete.
Yeah.
And that's some willpower to wait that long just to, you ain't got nothing else to do?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yes, I do. I have way better shit to do.
They don't.
Nope.
Apparently not.
And most of the time you can tell it's like, this is like a grown person doing this too. It's not a 12-year-old.
Nope.
You know, it's even sadder.
It's kind of like, what's his name, Macklemore with his 70 troll accounts? What?
Yeah.
Oh, he's just an idiot. He's just an idiot.
He's harmless. He's not doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not
just
gonna.
another stupid Miami fan.
He just, you know, he's one of the. He's like, you guys remember James from LSU that used to. He's like the Miami version of James.
Yeah, James. Yeah, no, I remember Crimson Brave and all of his troll accounts. Yeah.
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 Imagine Gallagher getting a hold of one of those watermelons. Vic, you know who Gallagher is?
No.
He's a comedian that used to.
Yeah, he's funny. Yeah.
He used to smash like fruit and all kinds of stuff on stage, and people would have to wear like ponchos and stuff because there would be food flying into the audience. You know, he used to smash like a watermelon with like a sledgehammer, and watermelon would spray everywhere. He did shit like that.
Yeah. Yep.
He was like Carrot Top with food. You know who Carrot Top is, Vic?
No.
Yeah. Google Carrot Top.
Yep.
Although to be fair, Vic didn't know who Bruce Lee was either.
Jacked up.
Well, yeah, I did know who Bruce Lee was. I just hadn't seen any of his movies, but.
Carrot Top has been performing at the Luxor in Vegas for like 25 years, like 5 or 6 shows a week. But before that, he was just kind of somebody everybody laughed at because he's this big guy with red hair, long red hair, and he's a prop comic.
Yeah. Did y'all see Carrot Top when y'all were in Vegas?
No.
No.
I would go see him though. I mean, just I'm sure it would be funny to go see him. I mean, I wouldn't pay a lot of money to do it. If it was like a $25 ticket, I'd do it. No idea how much it
Yeah,
costs.
that's not one I would drop a lot of money on to go see.
No, I wouldn't spend a lot of money, but just for the novelty of it, to say you went and saw Carrot Top, it'd be worth it.
Carrot Top, yeah.
Pete, any thoughts on Dave Chappelle crying about American censorship while Saudi Arabia in Riyadh comedy tour? I'd have to see it because people cry about everything Dave Chappelle says, but most of the time he's making a joke because he's a comic. So was he making a joke or was he actually crying about it?
He was probably making a joke knowing Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. That's the thing about comedians and comics, especially people like Dave Chappelle.
Although trying to say, well, Dave Chappelle said this, but this is going on in Saudi Arabia, as if Dave Chappelle has any control of anything going on in Saudi Arabia.
And also, you know, he got a couple comedy specials ago. He got in big trouble with the transgender people because he was making jokes about them. But of course, again, they were just jokes. So I have a feeling Dave Chappelle was being Dave Chappelle.
Correct.
Well, and we all know the best jokes have more than a grain of truth to them. And listen, I don't care who likes this. Fucking trannies are funny.
Plus, I don't think that Dave Chappelle really believed that. If he did say it, it was definitely a joke. I mean, he was over there performing for the Saudi princes. Well, yeah, boy, imagine how much they paid him. Those guys got more. Those guys got more money than anybody even knows about. Trillions of dollars.
Right.
They're probably like, yeah, come over here, make some jokes about the United States. We'll pay you $100 million for one night. He's like, I'll be there. Well, on the next thing, smoking, Jack.
Guess what else he does in places like Saudi Arabia? He makes jokes about suicide bombers. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah. He's my favorite comedian.
Like, what aboutism trying to go either way fucking annoys me.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he was referring to the whole thing with Jimmy Kimmel because that's relevant in the news right now. He's pretty relevant on topic with what's going on right now as far as making his jokes. I'd have to see it. Clayton Bigsby is the GOAT. Yeah, well, the Dave Chappelle show is the GOAT. There'll never be another show like that for in history.
Dave Chappelle show, yep. I love my favorite skits were the Prince and Rick James.
Oh yeah, Rick James.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, Prince. Remember when Prince makes breakfast for all of them? Yeah, makes pancakes.
Yep. Because Charlie Murphy was the one that said all these stories because he was hanging out with his famous brother and was around all this stuff. So that's what made it so funny. Yep.
Theo Von had a mental breakdown. I don't even know what you're talking about. He was just on Game Day the other day. Looked fine to me.
All right. I'm about to say that would definitely be news to me.
Well, Theo Von, if you're talking about like before you got really famous, maybe, yeah, because he talks about it. He had a drinking and drug problem. But that was before he was really famous. And you go back and watch some of Theo Von's early stuff, like some shit that somebody looks like they recorded on their damn iPhone 1 from like 15, 20 years ago in some shithole comedy club somewhere. His old comedy is crazy. He said all kinds of crazy shit. That was a week ago. He had a show. He addressed it and said he was stressed out and just talking out of his ass. Oh, yeah.
I mean, in general, I'm just against the whole. I don't think Amy Schumer is fucking funny, but I don't think that she shouldn't be fucking canceled.
Yeah, me either. Who cares? There's something for everybody out there.
Right?
That's true.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. The world has become people that want to be left alone and people that won't leave people the fuck alone. Leave everybody the fuck alone. Mind your business.
Yeah.
The world will be a better place.
That's.
Yeah, leave me alone.
But we'll never get to that point because we got too much social media. Everybody thinks everybody's connected now.
Yeah.
Well, and they are, but nobody's parents told them growing up that your individual opinion is not worth that much. Like, who fucking cares that somebody on the internet in Bangladesh disagrees with you?
Well, Slim, we didn't grow up with folk liking our posts either. You know, we
didn't.
Right. Before folk.
Thank God.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, thank God there wasn't cell phone cameras when I was growing up.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like somebody, and you're even seeing this type of shit, like, and not saying it's new, but you're seeing it seep into football too. Like, there's everybody's seen that guy at Miami games that dresses up in full uniform and pads and everything. His name's Shelton.
Is that the guy I took a picture with at the Clemson game?
No. He wasn't at that game.
Oh.
He does all the home games. But some Florida State fan got pissy after the game and started talking shit about dude's dead brother.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with you? You lost a fucking football game. What the hell?
Yeah. It's crazy. I don't know if you guys remember the Carolina Panthers YouTuber that used to come on my channel early on, Cody Lashney. He's in a wheelchair like Vic. But anyway, I follow him on Twitter because I follow the Panthers. So he was having some disagreement. He was tweeting during the Carolina Panthers game yesterday, and then there's all these other people in there on there making fun of him because he's in a wheelchair and all this kind of shit. It's like, what? Like, y'all are seriously that mad about the fact that he doesn't like Bryce Young? That you start talking about his disability and shit? It's crazy.
Yeah. They're keyboard tough guys. I like what Lou said.
Yeah.
You can bring your wireless keyboard to the party. If you get scared, just go in the other room.
He did have one good comeback, though. Some guy was, making fun of him for being in a wheelchair. He goes, the reason I'm in this wheelchair is because your mom broke my pelvis by riding me too hard.
But you know what? We got some of them in the jail, too. We got a couple of them. Once that door closes, they'll talk cash money shit. You open that door and they ain't got a fucking word to say.
Yeah.
Actually kind of caught me off guard, but it caught him off guard even more. He was in a pissy mood one day and he started kicking his door because for whatever reason, that's their favorite thing. I'm like, break your foot. I don't care. But you kick any door long enough, you're eventually going to kick it open. That motherfucker popped open on him. He took like 3 steps back in his cell and sat down.
Jared says OBS is acting up. Mine's not. So probably
Jared just has a shitty internet.
Yeah, it sounds like your internet connection's acting up.
At one point, my game started buffering Saturday night, and I'm like, oh, am I going to regret switching to fucking streaming? But it only did it the one time.
Oh, yeah. That happens every once in a while, but it usually doesn't last long. Like a couple of seconds.
Yeah. Which actually worked out great because I was popping between Rex and Lou's live streams during the game. And that couple of seconds that it buffered basically synced me right up with Rick.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know. I have a problem with, I don't know what's been going on with YouTube lately, but it doesn't matter who I'm watching live. It's been glitching a lot for me on my end, but it's not my internet connection.
Lou was talking about some of his videos were glitching that he uploaded.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
I've been noticing it a lot lately.
Yeah, it's been happening to me a lot. I think a lot of people have been noticing it. I don't know what's going on.
Fix your shit.
They got to update their servers or something. YouTube does a lot of updates that they don't need to do.
Well, everything does.
I know.
Is that like the thing where it will turn gray for a second? And
no, but to me, all that happens, and you know how sometimes this is how you know whether it's you or them. If you get that little spinning circle of death, that's one thing. That's normal. Like that means there's some sort of bad connection, right? But for me, what happens is like if I turn on somebody's stream and then like every 2 or 3 minutes, it'll just freeze, completely freeze. The screen freezes. There's no circle thing. It's just frozen. And the only way to get out of it is to back out of the stream completely and go back in and start like you're starting over from scratch to watch it. And then again,
what I normally do, Pete, is just let it freeze for a second and then I push it forward and then unlock.
Yeah, sometimes that works too. Yeah. But still,
like you can double tap it on your phone and it'll skip forward.
But my question is, why is it just why is it freezing all of a sudden? You know, it's like,
who the fuck knows what YouTube's doing?
I don't know, because it just started happening a couple weeks ago, and it happens all the time now. And I've heard, and other people have said the same thing. So, I don't know. I'm glad they turned the chat back on to names and not people's at.
That was annoying. Man. Yeah, you had to change it to somebody's, YouTube handles, and it's like.
They're always doing
fixing. Something that annoys me about Twitter is you have to find somebody's at, not their screen name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because very few people's at is their screen name.
Right. Yeah, and it looks like they keep adding more buttons too. Like they just added that hype button now, which is I mean I thought that's what the thumbs up was for, to hype the video.
Yeah, the thumbs up.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah,
now you got to use the thumbs up and the hype, and they give you hype points.
The hype button? Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I've heard people talking about it, but I haven't seen it on mine. But
you haven't?
Turned it into a video game. You get XP in the chat now.
Does the hype help y'all out, Pete, or do you know?
The what?
Does it hitting that hype thing help y'all out any, or?
I think that's the idea. Yeah, is it's supposed to more people that hype it up, the more places they'll send it out to more people who aren't subscribed. I think is the idea. Right, but so again, I thought that's what the like button was for.
So is the hype button supposed to be next to the like button?
You got to scroll over a little bit. You got it's on the same row as the thumbs up. You just got to scroll over a little bit and
scroll. Oh, okay.
But
okay, y'all have to try scrolling over. You see if I can find.
And it only works on videos that have been uploaded. It doesn't work like right now. If you come on my stream and look for the hype button, it's not there because I'm live.
Correct.
Yeah. But once it uploads, it'll be there. I don't know, man. I just whenever if I would go on anybody's channel to watch their thing, I'll just hit the hype button because why not? I mean, if it helps them out, I'll hit it. I don't even know what it does, but I'll hit it. Hype them up. Like Flava Flav, man. Hype man.
Flava Flav, yeah.
Flava Flav.
I'm going to start hyping up the Midday show after it's uploaded, because more people need to watch the Midday show.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to do one of two things. Either you're going to get a shitload of people watching it, or your second channel is going to get shut down. One of the two.
Yeah. Well, whatever. I'm fine with either one at this point. Yeah, they're trying to turn YouTube into TikTok with all the gimmicks. Yeah, it does appear that way. Yeah, I mean, they started with the shorts, right? But that was in a response to TikTok. And now with the whatever the XP, which I don't even know what that stands for. Experience points, I guess.
Fucking, I guess.
I don't know. Now the hype button. The GIFs too. That's another thing that started on TikTok was GIFs. Now, of course, that's been around for a while on YouTube. But stickers and GIFs, that's all. That's a direct copy of TikTok. Oh.
I'm gonna start sending Pete stickers.
Yeah, I'll take them. Send me stickers.
Well, I guess maybe y'all talked about it earlier. Sanchez has been upgraded to felony now.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier. Yeah.
Okay. He just can't.
Listen, I kind of feel bad for Sanchez because I said it earlier. I didn't think he could sink any lower than the butt fumble, but old Marky Mark found a way.
Yeah, he's down bad.
He down, yes.
He'll probably. I don't think he'll do a single day in jail. He'll have to pay a big fine, do some community service, agree to go to some drug and alcohol rehab thing, and eventually he'll get sued by this guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know that's.
And he'll have to pay him off too. And once he completes all that, maybe someone will give him a job. Maybe. Everybody loves a comeback story, you know?
They do.
Who knows? 4 or 5 years from now, we might be reading the Mark Sanchez book about how his life spiraled out of control and he attacked a trucker at a hotel parking lot. And then,
yes, everybody likes a comeback story, but just as many people like to watch comeback stories fail.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that may be the destiny of little Tommy Castellanos.
oh, man.
Dude, ESPN or ABC or whoever, they cut to him at the wrong time. They cut to him at the end of the day, at the end of the game, crying like a bitch on the sideline.
Yeah.
So he's just being memed to death on Twitter.
Well, I mean, look, when you talk shit, you get what's coming. When you lose.
Yeah.
Same thing with Pavia from Vanderbilt. Talk all that shit.
Pavia showed up and played a good game. Vanderbilt just got beat. Fucking Castellanos looked like hot ass.
Yeah, he didn't have a great game.
Yeah, Arch Manning looks like hot ass.
I called that too. I was like, watch, Florida's going to beat Texas. Because I said it. For all of his criticism, DJ Lagway looked better this year than Arch Manning.
Yeah. Yeah, I picked the Florida to win that game too. I wasn't surprised by that at all.
No.
And that's why I can't believe what Texas is favored against Oklahoma this week. That's crazy.
Well, I don't know, it might be maybe because John Mateer
So what?
Still out.
Like I said,
to me, the AP really needs to explain itself because neither Texas nor Penn State has beat a Power 4 team.
Yeah, and they're not ranked.
They're not ranked in the AP.
Oh, did the AP unrank them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The AP took them out.
Yeah, and neither one of them is ranked, so.
Nope. The AP said, "Good riddance, goodbye."
But I don't care if Mateer is playing or not. I'll take my chances. I mean, did Oklahoma's entire defense break their legs or something? I mean, how is Texas going to score?
They're not.
Right.
Is this the fault? Is this the fastest and hardest fall from grace for any AP number one?
Probably. Probably.
Yeah. I don't know. Was it two? Clemson was one of them a few years ago. They were AP number one, and they started out the season like 4-4 or something, right?
Huh? When?
No, it said Clemson hasn't lost 4 regular season games in a while.
Yeah, 2 years ago they did.
2023. Yeah.
Oh, did they in 23? Okay.
Yeah, it was Klubnik's first year as a starter. Yeah, remember they started out 4-4, then they went undefeated and won their last 4 games. So they finished the regular season 8-4, won their bowl game, and went 9-4. But
I was thinking they were 9-3 that year. My bad.
Yeah.
And I know Florida State wasn't number one, but they're the biggest collapse I've ever seen.
Oh yeah,
to just fucking give it up. You only won fucking 2 games.
Yeah, I'll take Texas.
That's somebody
I mean, I'll take Oklahoma.
That's somebody outside of Florida State you haven't heard a lot of. Like, how far is Mike Bilsey?
All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down.
All right, no problem.
All right, Thanks, Yoda.
Okay.
Appreciate you. Vic, what you got going on, buddy?
Let's see. Well, not really anything really. But
Oh.
I'll have my college football recap video coming out today.
Oh, all right. There you go. That's what I was looking for. All right. All right. See you later, Vic.
Okay, bye, Pete. Bye.
Right. All right, Slim. Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll see you on the ACC show, and then I'll be off again Friday if you do the midday show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, perfect. Sweet.
Fortunately, I got to work Wednesday.
Hey.
But hey, it's my short week. Wednesday and Thursday, only 2 days I work this week.
That's nice. Congratulations.
Right?
I guess I'll see you tomorrow night on the ACC show then.
Absolutely.
All right, buddy.
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody. That's going to do it for me as well. I'll be live tonight. Well, I'll be with Uncle Lou tonight live at 9 p.m. for the Lunch Money Show. Your boy's on a heater. I think me and Lou both had pretty good weeks against the bookie, but yeah, I'm on a roll here with my Lunch Money Show picks. So hopefully we can keep that streak alive tonight. So everyone come check that out. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Or Monday, not Wednesday.